Thank you so much, Tina. The greeting call, the comeback call, the feed call, these are all duck calls, and Matthew Wilson of New Brunswick knows them all and more. He is a duck calling champion, and this weekend he is a special guest on the main stage at the New Brunswick Sportsman Show at the Moncton Coliseum, and he joins us this morning to give us a little preview. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, how did you get into, I guess, professional duck calling?
I think I was just on the internet there one day, and I saw that there was going to be a contest at the Halifax Sportsman Show, and then I just went through the process of getting registered for it, and I went down and started competing, and I think I lost pretty bad the first time, but it gave me pretty good drive to keep doing it. So after that, I was pretty well addicted, and I went around to any contest I could get into. So
wow. Now, how did you learn how to duck call in the first place?
Have you seen that show, The Duck Dynasty?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, there's one on there. It's on A&E now. The guy that runs that, Phil Robertson, he had a VHS tape that I got when I was like 11 years old from Walmart over in Holton there. And originally I thought it was a hunting movie. And when we got it home, it was this how to duck call video. And so anyway, I watched it and I said, well, I should get a duck call. So I got a duck call and I started trying it, and before you know it, I started to get good at it. And then, like I say, down the road, I got a chance to compete, and
there you go.
History. So
you have a bunch.
A lot of time.
You have a bunch of duck calls on you now, right?
I do. Yeah, duck and goose calls.
And goose calls. So give us a sample of a duck call.
Okay.
What is that? What's that one?
The last one, you mean?
Yes.
Okay, that would be them just sitting on the pond or out in the cornfield feeding. That's just like a feed sound they make. Like if you were at the park feeding them bread and stuff, you'd just hear them.
That's so true. I've heard that.
There you go. That's good then.
Is there a call that's the toughest to do?
Not too bad on a duck call. Everything's fairly simple on a duck call.
Yeah.
After you get the hang of it. A goose call is a little bit harder. Like for getting different notes and stuff. Duck calling, you pretty well just put the air through it and cut it off with your tongue. It sounds easy, but like a lot of practice, and you can pretty well get everything.
Get it right. Let's hear another duck call and tell me what the call is for.
Okay, well here would be like a greeting call, just like a hen sitting on a pond, like a hen mallard sitting on a pond, and she's just going to give a greeting call to maybe a flock that's going by. So it's just usually like 5 to 7 notes.
That sounds really good.
Thank you.
What about a goose call?
A goose call, and there's a reason why I got a few different ones on here. They're tuned a little bit different. So this one here is a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit deeper. This one here is quite a bit shorter, so it's going to be quite a bit more higher pitch. And really, it just depends on the day. It's good to have them on there because some days this longer one will work good, calling geese, and then other days they want to hear the shorter one, the higher pitch one. So
let's hear them both.
Okay, here's the longer one.
That sounds very real. I just checked the studio for a goose. Wow, that's amazing. That sounds so real. Now, you're going to be appearing this weekend at the Sportsman Show. What are you going to be doing?
I'm just going to be going over the basics. I mean, there's a lot of people around that just really want to learn how to do the basics for hunting. So I'll just be going over, it'll be about an hour long, and I'll go over about half hour of duck calling, just the basics, how to use a duck call, how to hold it, the calls and stuff. And same thing basically with the goose call, and some things about using the calls in the field.
Now, what's next for you? Do you have any competitions coming up or anything like that?
Yeah, actually there's going to be one in Sussex at their Sportsman Show. and I think it'll be on the Saturday. I believe it's September the 15th. That'll be one. And then I might go to the Canadians this year again, too, in Toronto. Canadian Championship.
Very nice. Well, we'll have to follow along on your progress on that, and wish you well on all your competitions coming up. And again, don't forget, Moncton this weekend at the Moncton Coliseum. It's the New Brunswick Sportsman Show. You can see this and more there. So thank you for joining us. Can I ask you to do some more calls as we go into commercial?
Sure. What do you want to hear?
Oh, gee, you're taking requests. Goose. I go for Goose.
Okay.
Thank you so much.